It's time for entertainment, and the Entertainment General is here with all the details on what's happening on the entertainment front. Miss G.
Hello, Araba. So how come we are not replicating all that happened on Joy today? So that I can say, oh, Mima Wajung, it's saying...
Well, I'm sure that we will do that at a later time. But, I mean, it's not too late. It's saying...
Yeah.
How do you say that in Ewe?
Oh, mefon.
And how do you respond?
Okay, so you want to ask how I'm doing.
Yes,
so
how are you doing?
So, F1. Is that simple? Then I say mefon.
Mefon.
And I say mefon, and then I say F1.
So that's how you're doing in Ewe. Okay, so in Fancy we'll say Notre Dame. I know where you've been getting those lessons from.
Oh, look at you. I went to school in Cape Coast, but I like the part where the people, I don't know which people say, Wabanideng.
Wabanideng. Those are the Tadi people. That's another form of Fanti, but spoken by people in the Western region.
Okay, Wabanideng.
Wabanideng.
And then you respond,
okay,
and a good way. So now it's confirmed that the relationship between Kofi Adjei and Victoria Lebene is normal.
Oh, they've broken up?
I've been telling people that, see, I think Victoria is going to jail this man. They never believed me. But now she's finally said it, that no, her parents were against it. And her father has always complained about the age difference between she and Kofi Adjei. So now she decides to take her father's words and say bye to Kofi Adjei. I don't know how Kofi will be feeling about it, but the relationship, according to Victoria Lebene, is normal.
You know, a lot of people were skeptical from the onset because of the age difference, you know.
Over 40 years
Exactly. But, you know, sometimes, you know, love conquers all. But
well, this
I guess
one
in this case...
conquer everything. It didn't conquer everything. You know, and I think it's because maybe her father might even be younger than Kofi Adjei, or the same age with Kofi Adjei. So
but if the man is caring, he's mature,
can't she find any younger one with all those qualities?
But Miss G, really, should age be a number?
Well,
age is just a number.
Victoria Lebanese, that says it's not a number in his case, and so this must be over now. So she says, "I'm done with it." So
if you were put in that position, what would you do? Would you choose love over your family or your family over
wait
love?
till I find somebody who is over 40 years older than me, then I'll be able to tell what I'm going to do. But for now, I haven't found anyone.
Maybe it's an excuse. She wants to get out of the relationship, and
I think so. But no, but from day one, ever since I started interacting with her, it had always come up that, you know, her family, you know, they had issues with it. So now that it's over, I just can't wait to hear what Kofi Adjei has to say about this one. But moving away from that, earlier today on the AM show, we had AB Bright and BB Bright. You know, both women participated in the 2016 elections in different ways, though. AB Bright was the candidate for Tema Central on the NDC ticket. She didn't win the seat. It was an MPP seat.
Right.
But
are they related?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
What about BB Bright?
Okay, so BB Bright, I'll tell you when we are going to talk about BB Bright and her role in the party later. But AB Bright says she won't contest for 2020.
Why?
Here's why.
Today, you know, if you ask me to make a decision to stand for Tema Central, you know, I wouldn't do it today. But if it were 2015, once again, I definitely would. I wouldn't trade this this experience for anything else that I know of. And so I'm very grateful for, you know, for the opportunity. It was growth within 2 years that I didn't even experience in the 10 years preceding that. And so it's one of the most wonderful experiences of my life, albeit one of the most painful also.
Is that to say that you're not going to go for 2020?
2020, no. I don't, after having experienced this, you know, last elections, I believe that we should all be allowed to evolve, you know, to grow and to understand ourselves and each other over time. I don't think that my calling would be best served, you know, confining myself to dealing with Tema Central issues and trying to represent Tema Central in Parliament. I would have done that 2016 to 2020. But in 2020, I see myself looking at other things. And I wouldn't have come to this point if not for the experience of, you know, the campaign In terms of marriage, I think it's the same decision for any career woman, the balance. And nobody says that you can have everything. You can. It's how you manage your life as an individual, and what kind of partner you know, all of those things. It's quite complicated, but it's possible for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's Baby Bright.
So she's not contesting again.
Not at all.
I don't suppose she enjoyed the experience.
Because she talked about the pain. She says the most painful thing she's ever experienced.
But the political landscape is like that. She should have known that going into the campaign.
Well, I'm not sure she thought about all
it's not all roses, is it?
Exactly. But I'm happy that she says now she's got the experience to do other things.
Right.
And she thinks that is beyond just representing Timber Central in Parliament.
Right.
Now, Baby Bright is now tasting politics. She has her party in power because she was campaigning for the New Patriotic Party. Right. She went to the hinterlands to promise them about how Nana will give quality health
and she's also an actress.
She's also an actress. She's a secretary for the Creative Arts Council. Right. And she's been talking to Roland and Mama V about the experience and also her, assessment of Nana Akufo-Addo's 5 months in office as president. Yes.
In 2020, I think I wouldn't go back to the areas that I did because I'm sure they are sorted out.
2020 hasn't.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't go back to those areas that I visited.
You think you would have been sorted out by then?
Because I'll make sure of it. I am still making sure of it. So by that time, they would have been sorted out.
How many places did you go? If you can put some numbers to them.
I think 10.
10 places.
10. Yeah.
Okay. So
scattered, not at one place.
So you have 10 areas to make sure you bring the best of infrastructure that they need.
Yeah.
Anything that they
It's just 5 months into the administration. What do you think of the Akufo-Addo-led administration?
I think he's doing good. So far, so good. Even though things aren't really in place, we have this feel of hope that things will work out. So that feeling alone is like, I remember very well when they announced that he had won. The following morning, someone just told me, say, even though say dry, it's like people have that hope that things are going to get better again. So I think it's that hope that we are all holding on to and trying to see if it would happen. And by the way he's working, it looks like, yeah, things are going to fall in place. Ghana will be great again, says Donald Trump.
When?
But you have to give him to 2020.
Yeah,
and he will come and tell you all the things. You will see. It's not like he will tell you. I'm sure he'll make sure you see. He'll tell you a show boy.
So she says, Ghana will be great again,
says Donald Trump.
I guess she's just picking Donald Trump's
language. America will be great again. Okay, so away from that, let's go to Nigeria. It's a new day, so it's okay that we go to Nigeria. But for those who watch Jennifer's Diary, they know her as Jennifer, and they know him as Oga Marcus. But in real life, Funke Akindele and JJC Skills are a couple.
Okay,
and
they are married.
Yes, so they talk about working together as a couple.
Luckiest man alive because I'm working with the most amazing and experienced producer and actress, so it's just a dream come true. I had this idea in 2006 and it took till this lovely woman came into my life for this to actually actualize, so I'm very lucky.
Perfect. He's a great director. He's very understanding. Is experienced. I've been learning a lot from JJC Skills. I must say, things that I find difficult most times while producing or while working on projects, ever since it got into my life, there's been a solution. So it's wonderful working with him.
Ma, please, ma, I'm sorry, ma. Please don't sue me.
You all climb the ladder of success and forget yourselves. You start to smoke, womanize, and end up being a junkie.
Obviously, being in Nigeria, and Nigeria hosting him, obviously, I don't think that he was going to say that Ghana Jollof was the best. But I'm sure that if he visited Ghana,
did he say, he didn't talk about being
not
the
in
best?
this clip, but he's been he's on record as saying that Nigerian jollof is very good. He said that there's a jollof war between Ghana and Nigeria, but he believes that Nigerian jollof is good.
Come to Ghana.
I put it to you, Mr. Richard Quest, come and taste Ghanaian food, especially goat jollof rice.
As Wizkid said, Anyway, so
Exactly.
that'll be for entertainment.
All right.
I'll see you again.
Okay, thank you all for that, Ms. G, with all that's happening on the entertainment front. Don't go away. Sports is up next.
Africa.